Hi fire signs, the Awakened Dreamer here to give you your weekly tarot reading for the week of November 29th to December 5th, 2021. I do want to thank you so much for joining me, and I want to remind you as always this is general, so take what resonates and do not stress over what does not. Alright? If you'd like a personal reading with myself, the information is down below. Just reach out via email. But don't forget to check out your other placements within your chart. I'm doing it by elements this week. We will make our way from Leo to Aries to Sagittarius. We'll still touch base upon each individual sign, but due to limited time and resources this week, given I just had Thanksgiving and everything here in the States, it makes more sense to do it by element, make them a bit more brief than they normally are for the week, and that way they can get out there into the universe. You can, benefit from them, if I could even spit that out. But now that we've cleansed the energy, don't forget to show your love and support on this channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing if you haven't done so already. As I put that very corny. But so we're going to begin. You'll see the timestamps down below for each sign. Alright, we're going to begin with Leo. Hi Leo. Alrighty. Wow. That was a bit abrupt. I don't know what that was about. You can find that you're being messed with spiritually this week, or there's just a bit of abrupt energy around you. You might be a little bit klutzy. Klutzy. I don't know why I put it that way. You might be a little bit clumsy in one way, shape, or form this week. I did do this. I made my way through the majority of your part of the reading for the fire signs, and I realized I didn't even have my microphone on. And when the thing's connected for Bluetooth, you can't even hear me. So interesting. Something about your voice not getting through at certain points this week, or not feeling heard. But it was a very positive reading or attempt. So this is for Leo, November 29th to the 5th of December. All right. I'm going to say, even though the card didn't come out again, you got good luck, fertility, you got, what else? Prosperity. It just feels like it's a good kind of week for you. Luck is on your side, but it may not fully feel like it at times. But we got happiness, transformation, and love. This is the main focus of the week from the spellcasting oracle deck. All right, needing to keep yourself inspired this week as you manifest. But your happiness is going to take a true focus as you're going through a bit of a transformation. You could find your career is going through a transformation as well, or I feel like there's a main focus as well on your love life going through a huge transformation. If you're single, I feel like it's not going to be long before you're committed, or just you could find you have so many different options to choose from. You could find that people are noticing you in a very attractive, very confident light, even if you're not fully liking it at all times. And it's interesting, if you look at both of these cards and noticing it, there's a significance when it comes to butterflies this week. Spreading your wings, flying towards what you deserve, or mentally just preparing for the time when you know in the near future you will do just that. It does feel like a week where your motivation won't be the highest, but you'll be put in the spotlight when it comes to, I feel like, work to an extent, but at the very least when it comes to love, when it comes to socializing. Alrighty, let's see here. For the main part of the reading for the week, to continue for Leo. Alrighty, let's see here. Star, get death. Alright, so you're going to begin the week, or at least the first half, it's going to feel as if you are very depleted, very out of it. A lack of resources, going through an immense amount of healing, and a focus on you needing to remember that your happiness is important. At times, caring too much about other people, or your loyalty, to other situations you're wrapped up with. Other people, your job, your career, your obligations in general. You're going to need to implement self-care. You'll find that hanging out with people, talking to people throughout your day in general will help you feel better, uplift you to a certain extent. With the Page of Coins, I feel like Part of your transformation is taking a fresh start when it comes to work, but also wanting to start a new job or invest in something financially moving forward. Luck is on your side when it comes to that, even if it doesn't happen this week, all right? But with the Page of Cups, oh, sorry, Palace of Cups. So you may be feeling very emotional about whatever fresh start you're thinking about moving towards at this time. But it's interesting I said Page of Cups here when it comes to this card that's aligned with the Love card. A lot of you will be either at home or working, and there's a focus on love, whether you love that situation, as well reconnecting with a loved one. Interesting. Someone you once cared for, hooked up with, or dated. Could be a family member if it's not romantic or sexual, but it does feel like for a lot of you Leos, you will be at work feeling a bit emotional and then meeting somebody new when it comes to somebody that wants to date you or hook up with you. Very interesting. If you're already dating somebody, it's them trying to uplift you or remind you that you're loved in the midst of your workday or dealing with a rough living situation. But towards the end of the week, it feels like the weekend, you're reminded your world is changing, Leo. It feels like not only just your world around you, the categories of your life, but you as an individual. It's like people may not fully recognize you moving forward, and they just need to accept that. Because again, you're going through this intense transformation, and it feels like you have been for a while, but some people haven't noticed that as much as others. And it's this kind of, this is now coming through as a death and rebirth card, and that can be a very draining process, but it's like you begin the week going through healing, focus on your wishes, your dreams, and you end the week being reminded that things are changing for you in a lot of important ways, even if it doesn't fully feel like it at times. Wow. So it could be a very intense week, but don't forget luck is on your side when it comes to love, career, and money. In general, you deserve to be happy. All right, beautiful. Let's move on. Let's move on to Aries. Hi, Aries. So we're going to pull the main focus for your week from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. For my lovely Aries, strong Aries for the upcoming week. Ooh, life purpose and talent. Underlining focus on you acquiring some answers. I don't know about Sagittarius, but luck is on your side, as well as Leos. Yeah, you guys are going to be coming off a very royal, very, feeling as if you're very important, very good looking this week. It's interesting, when I attempted to do your reading individually, yesterday, I think it was, it came out as everybody viewing you as attractive, as strong, as just important. And I feel like it's going to, you know, allow your ego to come back to life or grow a bit in general. But I think it's necessary as you think about getting a level of justice, wanting to give birth to something new. There's luck on your side with whatever you're trying to give birth to, even if that's legit birth of a child, okay? You're going to get answers for what you feel has been confusing to a certain extent, but there's a focus on your life purpose, on how talented you are. People seeing you as talented, people seeing you as, again, very attractive. It's just like you are being viewed by, if not just one person, multiple people. Feels like for the majority of you, it's many different areas of your life. People are seeing you as the full package. Although meanwhile, you're trying to sort of utilize different talents, even ones you might have to dust off a bit, they just showed this, dust it off your shoulder, I guess, to rediscover, discover in general, or to make the best out of your life purpose. Interesting way of putting that. Your connection to the moon this week, if you look at both of these images, is going to be super strong. The moon is in this one life purpose card 3 times. I'm actually saying 4, but there's a reason I said 3. 3 being a reminder of success and spirituality. Let's pull the main part of your reading from the Tarot of Dreams. Ooh. You might be feeling a bit abrupt, or somebody else around you. I'm thinking it's just going to be these two. Actually, I'm going to pull one more from the top. All right. Lined up perfectly. So we have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Wands. So underlining focus on you being happy, or are you happy? You need to ask yourself that. Manifesting something in order to be a lot happier in your situation. Some of you manifesting a level of completion towards happier days. All the meanwhile, remember we had the answers card? You might be getting answers on your past when it comes to something that didn't go perfectly or didn't work out in the way you expected it to. So the Five of Cups is aligned with the life purpose, and I really feel as if you'll begin the week expecting the worst, or sort of focusing on what's not perfect when it comes to going after that life purpose. Or remember I said keywording, making the best out of something that you know is part of that purpose. Could be very much career oriented, or a location that you are residing in. However it works for you, there's a need for you to make your way through the week keeping things positive, optimistic, given there's a lot of eyes on you, a lot of people noticing you for just what you have to offer, you know, being that full package once again. People will boost your confidence if you need it. But with the Queen of Swords feeling quite feisty, keeping that sword visible, I want to say, not even in your back pocket. It's as if you kind of giving off this vibe like, yeah, I got a lot going on. All right, I've been through a lot. All the meanwhile, it's popping up in your memories, your dreams, getting clarification, trying to manifest once again. But it's like this sort of back up, if you're going to treat me wrong, or you're going to try to get in the way of me and my talents, or trying to utilize them. You may find that you, in the midst of being feisty in the middle of the week, you discover a new talent of yours, or you discover you don't need to be as feisty, given people are very supportive around you, or just viewing you in such a successful light. You might find yourself mainly feeling feisty within your work environment for a lot of understandable reasons, all right? But with the Six of Wands, you're going to be truly in the spotlight once again, especially when it comes to the end of the week. Friends, coworkers, family, people just being like, whatever you just accomplished or whatever you are succeeding at or making the best out of, we want a piece of that, Aries. We want to understand why luck is on your side at this point. And you just being like, well, damn, I've been through it. You know, so like, why can't things work out for me at this point? Try to view it in a positive way. The attention might be a lot to handle. For some reason, there's a focus on a Leo. We got Leo here, and then we got the Sun card. And again, remember I mentioned them in the beginning of your reading. It may have to do with somebody in your life, or that in your chart, that sign in your chart, or you may just be exuding very Leo energy this week. Interesting. But yeah, I feel like you're going to be awarded something, or at the very least, people are just going to notice you, commend you for being so talented, good looking, and for being so strong when it comes to making the best out of difficulties. Wow. A very strong but feisty, talented kind of week. All right, Aries. So that's what I got for you. We are moving on to Sagittarius. Hi, Sagittarius. We're going to pull the main focus for the week from the Spellcasting Oracle deck. Did you see I just hit my arm? Don't get frustrated if you bump your arm or walk into something this week. Leo as well, I feel like, I think it was them. Out of the 3 fire signs, if next to you, it's going to be a little bit clumsy. Interesting. I'm seeing somebody drop something. Just walk it off, you know. Don't let it get the best of you. My lovely Sagittarius is for November 29th to the 5th of December. Alrighty. Underlying focus on friendships. Nice. Psychic abilities as well. Whether you're discovering them, utilizing them, or admiring somebody else's. And interesting, it could be a friend. Oh, that just fell to travel. You may be wanting to travel or being pushed to think about it. But look, friends and family are going to take a huge focus this week. Why do you keep thinking about a specific friend? It might be one that you're no longer connected with. Needing to be the compassion in a situation in one way, shape, or form. Your third eye may be opening up a lot this week. But we have peace, boundaries, prosperity, and willpower. All right. Let's pull the main part of the reading. I feel as if it's going to start off very peaceful this week, but you'll need to sort of gain or bring back that willpower, maintain it at the end of the week to get through some difficulties. For Sagittarius, I'm struggling more in your reading than the other two. You're going to be noticed for how peaceful you're feeling at the beginning of the week. Maybe for the majority of it, but people just being like, wow, Sag, what are you doing differently these days? You seem so calm, so at ease, so content. I feel like you're so proud of the ones in your life that mean the most. Going back to friends and family. Temperance, all right? Feeling very patient, very calm again, very peaceful, very balanced. And it may feel like a new feeling for you. Or it might feel as if people expect you to be the complete opposite. It's like, come on, I'm not always a hot mess. Anyways, so Six of Wands. This is the one that Aries ended with. Again, feeling noticed for how peaceful you're feeling. We'll leave it at that. People viewing you as very angelic this week, floating through difficulties, obstacles, helping others do just the same. Boundaries is aligned with the Nine of Swords. You're going to feel very emotional when it comes to a connection or a few of them this week. While others are thriving, you may find that boundaries need to be put in place. Even the ones that you love the most, you might find that you need to sort of put a little bit of a barrier up, or just kind of make it known that you need your space. Even though you do love attention, you do love the comfort of connections. You know, for whatever reason, whether it have to do with your dreams or lack of sleep, or just how much you're accomplishing, feeling a bit emotional. Something about not wanting to come off creepy. But anyways, needing to instill boundaries and not feel guilty about doing just that. But I'm getting a very meditative vibe. It's like whatever boundaries you do instill or bring back when it comes to specific connections or a situation, it may have to do with work, you will do so in a very peaceful light. It won't feel abrupt. Prosperity is aligned with the Knight of Wands. Or I should say the Knight of Wands is aligned with prosperity. You might do things or say things in reverse. But it's as if you make your way through the week and there's parts where you will feel very passionate to go after this level of prosperity, this success that you desire at this time. Feeling as if your money is improving, or you finally are feeling content when it comes to your money. Your coworkers are seeing this in you, or you just find as if your friends and family as well are not struggling financially, and you just being like, oh, that in itself gives me a peace of mind. You know, it's hard for you to succeed or to have that peace of mind when your friends, your family, those who matter most to you, don't succeed financially or just in general. It seems like that's a big focus for you. Thinking a lot about money this week. Wanting to go after something when it comes to your prosperity. Wanting to make a lot of money this week, but also wanting things to feel more simplistic, more peaceful while doing so. But it's like you're realizing you can be passionate, you can keep that fire alive given you're a fire sign, but you can also be peaceful all the meanwhile. Okay, I like it. But with the Palace of Cups, it feels like there's an emotional situation, location that you're dealing with where you have to dig for that willpower, that inner strength, especially when it comes to the end of the week. It does feel like the ball's in your court to sort of set the tone. You know, that could be work, that could be your living situation. You know, at home, it could be a connection, one connection in general, but it feels like a location, given we have the Palace of Cups. You might find that people in that situation are very emotional, or you just are. And so digging for that strength within, digging for that willpower, realizing that your world is changing. Those around you are changing a lot, and it's entailing a bit of emotions to come to the surface. going back to this Nine of Swords in the Palace of Cups. I think you'll make the best out of it. Don't overreact when little things get the best of you towards the end of the week. Allowing yourself to stay present and keep that peace alive or bring it back when things irritate you towards the end of the week. Wow, overall, a very peaceful, prosperous kind of week for you. So, guys, I hope this was truly helpful. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you have the most amazing week, and I'll see you next time. Bye, fire signs.